welcome back to my channel. If we haven't met, my name's Nat and I do mostly sewing content here on YouTube, Instagram and TikTok. Today I thought I'd do a really nice, slow, cozy video on how I'm making a baby shower gift. So there's a few projects in here that are really simple, great scrap busting projects, and then there's two projects in here where I've used patterns from Etsy. I'm going to talk you through what I'm doing with a bit of a voiceover. A lot of this footage was filmed while my nieces and my brother were at home and also in my lunch break at work, so I wasn't really filming face to face with the camera. I hope you enjoy what I end up making. So to start off with this project, I decided to change out 3 of the 4 cottons on my overlocker to similar-esque colours that would end up blending in with the fabric or make a really lovely sort of trim. So I ended up using a pink, a really light apricot and a yellow, and then a white on the end. And I did a test swatch and it just blended in beautifully but made just the slightest detail, which I really loved.
So all I've done for this is get different types of flannelette fabric from Spotlight and cut it into different sizes. So some of them are a little bit bigger and some of them a little bit small, just so they're versatile and they can be thrown in any sort of bag. Then what I've done is just overlocked the edges and chain stitched all the pieces together and then cut them out and iron them. For the ones with the towels on the other side, all I've done is cut 2 pieces of towel the same size as the flannelette and then overlocked the edges so the fabric is together.
So I ended up making the wipes in 3 different types of fabrics and they're all in different sizes. So I ended up doing one in this beautiful koala print. As you saw, I did 2 different sizes in this beautiful yellow gingham. And then the ones with the towel, I've done in this beautiful floral. The second project is really basic and I think anyone could do it. Admittedly, I use my overlocker for this, so you might want to get 2 pieces of fabric and stitch them together and then fold them inside out and top stitch. If you don't have an overlocker or if you're happy with a zigzag stitch, you could do it that way. But it really just relies on getting a really good cotton jersey fabric. You can do this in a muslin if you wanted to for, say, summer, but as we are coming into winter in Australia, I wanted to do something a little bit heavier but not too heavy that would make the baby overheat. So I bought this beautiful cotton jersey in this lovely pinky apricot colour. You can see how lightweight it is if I hold it up to the light as well. And all I did was folded it to make a square and then I've just overlocked the edges.
So for the bibs, I'm using a pattern I got from Etsy from Atelier Mimito, I think is how you say it. And the bibs come in a scalloped and a normal curved shape. I decided to do the scallop because I know my friend is having a baby girl, and all you do is cut out the front facing and the back facing of the bibs and sew them together and then turn them inside out.
So these are the final bibs. I only ended up doing 2, only because my third one ripped when I was trying to fold it inside out and I ran out of towel. All I did that I didn't film was put a little clasp, little snap on the top, so it's easy button up closure. And I've done it in this really beautiful hot pink gingham with the towel on the inside. And then another one that's white, maybe not an appropriate color for a bib, but I only figured that out after I did it, with the towel on the inside as well. This was a really simple pattern. I love that it came with the scallop detail, but you can also just do a normal one, say if you're having a boy or your friend's having a boy. And I think you can actually add a lot to it. You could probably do trim around the edges or bias binding to finish it off instead of folding it inside out. You could probably embroider something, or you could put their name on it as well. I think it's a really great pattern, and it's on Etsy, and I'll have it linked in my bio.
This final pattern I found on Instagram only a few days ago and thought it was the perfect gift. I had the leftover gingham fabric from a project and I thought it went well with the baby girl theme. This pattern is from Sophie Studio on Etsy, and it is a really easy pattern to put together. If I wasn't filming this, I think it would have taken me only maybe half an hour, 45 minutes.
So here I'm sewing the hole that the baby wipes lid comes out of. You basically sew the 2 pieces together right side facing and then cut a hole in it and you fold it inside out. Then to finish off the seam that is showing it on the final product, you have to do the burrito method. I didn't film this purely because I really have to sit down and concentrate when I'm doing the burrito method, and me trying to explain it and do it at the same time never works out.
So then all you do is you place your 2 pockets on top of one of the pieces. You flip the lining piece upside down and lay it on top of everything. And you sew around, leaving a gap so you can fold it all inside out.
So I just finished the diaper bag. I had to backtrack because I forgot to put the straps on it. But it turned out pretty perfect. So you put your diapers in there with the little flip top lid, and then I've made the pockets, which might be a little bit impractical, but I don't know, could be handy. So all I did was I put the lining on top of the bag, stitched around and left a gap, folded it inside out, and then I've just top stitched again. I had to unpick at the ends here just to slide in the ties, and then I top stitched over the top. But now to go and get some diapers, not diapers, I mean baby wipes, and fill it up and finish the present. So I've just finished packing the baby wipe holder. This one's fallen out. I'll admit the pockets aren't particularly versatile on the side, but that's fine. I went and bought a couple of little things for my friend as well, like baby stuff, some baby lotion. I bought her some creams. I know that she's using some towel diapers, so I bought her some diaper clips. I've put some of the wipes in here, the bibs, and then the baby wipes, and this sort of fits around the plastic lid of the baby wipe, and then it just folds up really neatly like that and can be tied up. Obviously, I'm kind of just gifting it to her like this, but she doesn't have to use it that way.
So that's it from me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video and got inspired to make some handmade gifts for the next person in your life who is expecting a little baby. I'll be back next week with a tutorial on how I go making the Rue quilted coat. So if you are interested in that, like and subscribe, and also click the bell for notifications, and you'll see that one pop up next week. But have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your week.